It's 10 a.m. Who knows what subject it's time for?
It's time for counting.
What's another word for counting?
Math.
Very good. Can you take these letters and write math on the board for us?
Okay.
Be sure to talk out loud so all our other friends can hear us.
M.
Yes.
A. T. H.
Very good, Jacob. And this is how you spell math. Very good. All right, have a seat.
Okay.
Do you remember yesterday we talked about number lines?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you 2 apples.
Yes.
Can you represent these 2 apples on a number line for the class?
Yes.
Talk out loud.
1
Uh-huh.
plus
Uh-huh.
1
Okay.
equals 2.
Very good. That is a simple form for what we just did. Have 1 apple, we add another apple, they equal 2. Can you put number 2 on a number line? Start with 0.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I do research?
Here you are.
Okay.
Very good. Today we're going to read a book called The Penny Pot. Very good, Jacob. Can you tell me what you think this story is about?
This is about counting money.
It is about counting money. Very good. Have you ever saved up money to buy something, class?
Yes.
Oh, Jacob, what have you saved up money to buy?
A new Wii remote.
A Wii remote. Wow, how much money did you save?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm still on 100.
Okay. Well, this book is about a girl who's saving up money to buy something too. So we're going to read this book to find out just what Jessie's saving up to buy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to listen very closely, because when we're finished at the end of the story, I'm going to ask you to tell me what happened in the story in your own words. Okay, Jacob?
Yes.
All right. Penny pot. Okay, Jacob?
Yes.
All right. First thing we need to make sure is we have our listening ears on. Class, can you go ahead and put your listening ears on? Very good. So while we're listening, our mouth isn't talking. I should be the only one talking, and everyone else is doing what, Jacob?
Being quiet.
And listening. When we're reading today, we are going to be reading for a purpose. You want to find out these things right here, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to be trying to find out the setting. The setting is where the story takes place. We're going to find out the problem in the story. And then we're going to be reading to find out the solution. Okay?
Yeah.
All of these things are going to be in your summary after we read the story, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, every time somebody leaves a penny behind, I want you to keep track by putting a penny in your penny jar on your desk. So I'm going to give you some pennies to keep track with the story, and you're going to put it in your penny jar. But you're not playing with them, you're listening to the story, right?
Yes.
The penny pot. All right, so you already said the story is about money. I see lots of money. I see a quarter, nickel, penny. Can you tell me how much a quarter is worth?
I mean, 25 cents.
Very good, 25 cents. Okay. very fun place.
Yeah.
Wonder where they are.
Wonder where they are.
Listening in. It was a hot Saturday in June, and the school fair was very crowded. The busiest place of all was a face painting booth. Fran, the art teacher, was in charge. More than anything else, Jessie wanted her face painted, and it cost 50 cents. Jessie emptied out her pockets and counted her money. She had 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. She had 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and 4 pennies. "Oh," she said sadly, "I only have 39 cents. She wished she hadn't bought that ice cream cone." So Jessie has how many cents?
39.
So what would you say the problem is in this story?
That Jessie doesn't have enough money.
She doesn't, because she has how many cents?
39.
And how much does it cost to get her face painted?
50.
Very good. So she doesn't have enough money. So we found out our problem. Do you remember where the story took place?
Mm-hmm.
Where? They're here in the book. But they're at school in June. See?
Yeah.
It was a hot Saturday in June.
Yeah.
And the school fair was very crowded. So they were at a school fair on a hot Saturday in June. Okay, back to the story. "Don't worry," said Fran. People will put their extra pennies in this pot, and you can have them. Wait and see." So Jessie sat down to wait. Okay. Soon Miguel came along. "I'd like to get my face painted," he said to Fran. "Sure," she replied. "Do you have 50 cents? "Let's see," said Miguel. Okay, he has 1 quarter, a nickel, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies. "More than enough," said Fran. "Would you like to put those extra pennies into the pot for someone else to use?" "Sure," said Miguel. How many extra pennies did Miguel have?
3.
Can you put 3 pennies in your penny jar?
1, 2, 3.
Very good, Jacob. Okay. "Now," said Fran, "what would you like to be?" "I'd like to be a clown," said Miguel. "Can you make me into one?" In 5 minutes, Miguel looked like the funniest clown around. Wow. I wonder who's going to get there. So Miguel wanted to be a clown. Oh. Jessie's friend Rachel came by next with her sister Sam. She wanted her face painted. Sam cried. Okay, said Rachel. "Let's look into your purse." There was a quarter, a dime, 2 nickels, 7 pennies. "You have enough money," she told her, "and you even have 2 pennies left for the penny pot." So how many pennies did Rachel put in the penny pot?
2.
Okay. Can you put 2 pennies in your penny pot? "What would you like to be?" asked Fran. "A star," said Sam, "because my mom says I'm a little star." Fran painted a big purple star onto Sam's face. Then she added a twinkle sticker to the point. Wow, see it?
To that one.
Twinkle sticker right there. I bet it shines. Right on Sam's forehead. Can you point to your forehead? Oh, yes, that's it. "Now I'm really a star," said Sam. The next person in line was Jonathan. "I know just how much money I have," he said. "I have 54 cents. And sure enough, that's what he had. He had 3 dimes, 3 nickels, 9 pennies. Jonathan put the 4, oh, how many pennies did Jonathan put into the penny jar?
About 4.
Yes, he did. Jonathan put 4 extra pennies into the penny pot. Can you put 4 pennies in your penny pot?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4.
Okay, put them in your penny pot. Very good. And what would you like to be? Fran asked him. I don't really know. Do you have any ideas? I think you look good as a bear, she said. And he did too. Oh, wow. So he's going to, what is he going to be?
A bear.
He's going to be a bear. After a few minutes, Anne came along. I'd like to get my face painted, she said. She put her money on the table, and so she had 53 cents. How many pennies did she put into the penny pot?
3.
Okay. Very good. I know what I want to be, Anne said before Fran could even ask. I want to be a scary monster. I'll do my best, said Fran. And when she was done, Anne didn't look like Anne at all.
Yes.
Just when Jessie was getting tired of waiting, Fran smiled at her. Why don't you see what's in that penny pot now? Maybe there'll be enough to go along with your 39 cents. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So if Fran has 39 cents, how many more pennies does she need to make 50?
I don't remember. About 21 or 22. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to read to find out how many more pennies she's going to need. Okay? Jessie took all the money out of her pocket. When she turned over the penny pot and dumped out the money onto the table, she counted it once. Then she counted it again to be sure. Sit down, please. 50 cents, she shouted, plus 1 left over. You can leave that penny in the pot for the next person who needs it, said Fran. Now, what would you like to be? So, that looks like her problem was solution, right?
Yes.
They put money into the penny jar. Can you sit down? I know you're excited. They put money into the penny jar so Jessie could have enough money, right?
Yeah.
She couldn't make up her mind. A star, a bear, a clown, they were all nice. She wanted to be something different. At once, Fran's cat knocked over the blue jar of paint. Scat, Chester, said Fran, catching the jar just in time. And just like that, Jessie knew she wanted to be what she wanted to be. Soon, all the kids were gathered to look at Jessie's painted face.
Yeah.
What do you think she is?
She looks like a cat.
She does. That's the best one ever, said Anne. I think it is, agreed Jessie. Isn't it Chester? Chester just swished his tail. So Chester's the cat. So yeah, she wanted to be a cat just like Chester. All right, sit down. I'm going to pass out your paper for you to sign. Put your listening ears on now that you've written your summaries. Let's go back over and talk about some key points of the story. The story setting was at a school fair. Very good. Can you say at a school fair, Jacob?
At a school fair.
What was the problem in the story?
Jessie did not have enough money.
Very good. And what was the solution? How did that problem get solved?
Jessie got enough money.
Very good. How did she get enough money? People did what in the jar?
Left their penny. Left their money.
Oh, in the jar. Okay, very good. Did you write a summary to read in front of the class?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to come up here. Stand right here on the United States of America. All right, hold your paper. I want you to talk nice and loud out to the class right over there. Okay.
The story was about a girl named Jessie. She wanted to get her face painted, but she did not have enough money. People put money in the money jar, so